Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Blady, gang gang, and today I'm making a video about the commander Joann. Um, and the reason is because I spoke with Bell earlier. Um, yeah, and he was telling me that despite him actually being the first one in Alliance that maxed out Joann, he only uses her for gathering, which is kind of disappointing. And I'm pretty sure 98% of you guys are using it as gathering too. But um, for me personally, I use Joann as one of my primary troops in open fights to give me the edge in winning fights. And yeah, I'm gonna make a video using only. It's gonna be my first take, my one take only. So forgive me if I'm stuttering or using the same words repeatedly. So let's look into Joann. Joann, for me, you know, even though she's got the gathering skill, the secondary one, 3 out of 4 of her skills are actually made to fights. The first one you guys already know, buffing all 3 units for 2 seconds if you don't have expertise. The third one, granting heal to her troops. And the fourth one, basically auto attack percentage increase. And if you have expertise, the duration of the buffs become becomes from 2 seconds to 4 seconds. And this expertise, okay, is what makes her a game changer in fights, whether it's expedition or open battle fights, okay? And the reason is because she has the support talent tree. These 2 skills, on top of her first skills that gives her additional rage upon using her skills, um, because of that, she's able to recharge her rage within anywhere between 2.5 and 3.5 seconds. And what makes the support talent tree really good too is that if you trait into the last skill, which I personally believe that it's totally made for open battle fights, the last skill, it gives you, when you use an active skill, you're gonna debuff 5 targets in a fan shaped. You're gonna debuff their mobility, march speed by 25%. And duration is 3 seconds, which is pretty much enough because, like I said, because she's in the support tree, she's able to regenerate and reuse her skill again within 3 seconds. So she's basically reapplying this debuff while buffing her squads and friendly units around her. And this is what makes her so game changing, and this is what gives you the edge, because it gives you that sustain to tank while do damage, while your other alliance members they do whatever they gotta do to win fights, whether they're also tanking or hitting the back line or whatever they're doing. And you're probably asking me, Blady, what do you use as a secondary commander? So my secondary commander choice for Joann is Cleopatra. Okay. And the first skill is all it takes for me to use her as the secondary commander. For me, I feel like Cleopatra and Joann, it just makes perfect sense. The perfect couple for troop because of the first skill. So let's look at the first skill. You basically heal wounded units of your squad, your troop, and friendly armies. So again, it's AoE heals, and on top of that, it's a defense bonus 15% for the next 2 seconds. And remember, Joann is always regenerating her rage. So this 2 seconds may seem kind of garbage, but because you're with Joann, like it'll just keep you just keep reapplying the buff and the heals, and it's just ridiculous. Okay, so let's use her in an expedition, and let me show you guys how OP it is. I would do level 70, but that requires me to use gems to get the buffs to win. So I'm not gonna do that. Maybe next time when I have more troops. So let's do level 65. So basically, what I'm gonna use is I'm just gonna use three troops. First one is obviously Minamoto and Cao Cao Cavalry. The second one is gonna be Hannibal and Richard. Now, remember, Joann is not my tanker, okay? Joann is the support. It can be a tanker, but because I have Hannibal Richard, that's a better option for me. Because Hannibal Richard, they're able to debuff attack and defense, and it's AoE, which is game breaking. And I actually have Hannibal expertise unlocked, so I can send out Hannibal up front, and he'll do the debuffs AoE, and then Richard will follow up with debuffs AoE. But yeah, anyways, let's take out Joann and Cleopatra. Guys, notice I'm using mixed troops for Joann and Hannibal because shit, why not? Alright, guys, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna send Hannibal up front. He's gonna tank it, and then Joann and Minamoto will follow up. Send to the middle. Joann goes first, and then follow up in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So I really want you guys to notice, just really keep an eye on Joann's rage regeneration after she uses the first skill, and then compare that with Minamoto. It should basically match his rage regeneration, if not even better. I think it's even better because I've just been paying close attention, and yeah. So you're gonna notice that Joann's is gonna give that buff, and it doesn't even take 4 seconds. Like as soon as she does it, that the skill just pops up again. And just notice Cleopatra is just constantly healing them every 2-3 seconds, giving the defense bonus as well to everybody, not just their troop. Remember, they do it for all troops. Well, not all troops. I don't know the cap, but surrounding allies, I guess, within the radius. I know Cheese Gold, the YouTuber, content creator for Rise of Kingdoms. He actually uses Lohar to do rage tanking. When you have the support tree, like how Lohar has it and Joann has it, he calls it rage tanking. But I actually think Joann is better, just because I feel like Lohar is more like barbarians. He's great, but Joann, I feel like Joann is more suited for you know, for actual PvP and fighting against other players. So yeah, we're just gonna beat Richard, no problem. And you see, like, none of these guys are even going down. None of my guys are going down like 75%. It's just complete murder. So yeah, this is basically what I use, guys. My 3 starting lineups right here. I use it in expedition, and if I'm playing to win in open battle fights, this is what I use. I'm not even lying. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. All right, see ya.